Welcome to BigBossBattle.com. My name is Removal Sanity, and today we are looking at Seum Speedrunners from Hell from developer Pine Studio for the Xbox One. So, what is Seum? Seum proclaims itself to be the bastard child of Quake 3 and Super Meat Boy, and to be honest, this is a pretty accurate description of what the game is. The idea of the game is to get to the end without dying as quick as possible. Now this may sound easy, but there is numerous traps, numerous puzzles in your way to stop you from getting there. The premise of the game is that you was busy watching TV, drinking a few beers, when all of a sudden a demon busts in, steals your beers and cuts off your arm. You manage to do the same, and as you reattach a demon arm to yourself and decide it's up to you to get your beers back. And this leads me on to the gameplay. Now there are over 100 plus levels spread out over 9 floors, with each floor and level getting progressively harder. They implement more powers and complicated puzzles for you to solve. Now these powers include shooting fireballs, reversing gravity, and even teleporting, and each power up adds more complexity to the levels as you progress. In each level there are 3 things you need to do. Beat the level before time totally runs out, beat the level before a specified amount of time, and find a hidden beer can somewhere in the level. Now if you manage to collect a certain number of beer cans, you'll be treated to a special level on each floor. Now this special level then gives you another chance for you to beat it, and with that collect another collectible. Now within the game there's also some other modes. One which is extended plays, which is basically like a DLC. The other one is a speed run, which throws you the levels at a faster pace. And then there is a particular one I find, which is endless play, which basically pits you again a continuous long basically level, and you have to keep playing until you die. I originally found the control system a little sticky when playing this. However, once you change the actual settings a little bit, this makes it a lot easier. The actual levels are very complicated and very challenging, and to get it the exact speedrun right can be a little frustrating, but thoroughly enjoyable. I really did like the puzzle aspects to these, besides it just being a simple run and get to the end as quick as possible. This game is addictive, and with the added leaderboard, you do want to try and get to the top 10, or in some cases try and get to the top 1 spot. This is a very fun and addictive game. This absolute speed at which you're going in some cases is a bit unnerving, but once you get used to it, you will find yourself enjoying this. This game is exactly what it says on the tin. The premise is a little paper thin, but that doesn't matter. This is a pick up and play game. This is not for the faint-hearted. It's fast, furious, and a lot of fun. And it gets better and better as you progress through the levels and gain extra powers and find more problems to solve using those powers. And this leads me on to the graphics of the game. Now besides the cel-shaded comic book entrance at the beginning, this is very reminiscent to the Quake series. The graphics, the style is very reminiscent of that genre, and it does its job perfectly, really. The speed of the game actually works well with the actual graphics as well. There's no tear, there's no frame rate issues, and generally overall the actual graphics work quickly and smoothly as you flare through the levels at a rate of knots. So far I have seen very little in terms of actual distortion when moving around or using the graphics, the powers for the game. It does look pretty good, to be honest with you, and I think if I can say it's about 900p on the Xbox, but I'm not 100% sure on it. So what about the music? Well, the music is exactly what you expect from Hell. It's heavy metal, of course, and this helps keep the blood pumping as you're racing through the level trying to complete all the objectives and use your powers to great effect. It sounds perfect, and it does really come through heavily on the earpieces and headsets, so you do have that. You really can get a great sound over it. It's not too bad on the TV either. What I would say is it is perfectly attuned to this game and really does help to push the game into what I would class a fantastic option for those who want to play this sort of genre. And this leads us to the decision of Big Boss Battle. What do we think about the game? Well, the absolutely superb retro graphics, the pumping soundtrack, the very addictive nature of the game is definitely a thumbs up for us, and at a price of $11.99 or $15 it isn't bad either. This will keep you going for quite a while. If you are in for a speed run genre, this is the game for you. The graphics, the speed, the addictiveness, the different powers, and also the collectibles help make this game what it truly is: fun, addictive, and well worth a look. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you do, please comment. We do like to hear your thoughts on the matter. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a great time gaming, and we'll see you again soon.